So Tiger was the first that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Look better this time.
Look good.
Sharp.
Compared to last time.
Yep. Look sharp.
Yeah.
Look sharp.
Got the KO?
Yeah. Got the stoppage.
It's looked to me like the growth process was, I can't force the knockout. The knockout's not going to come, so I'm not going to force it. You could tell the previous fight was like he was trying to force some things. He was trying to land a big punch. Every fighter wants to do it, especially after I've landed that big punch. Yeah. And I ain't been knocking nobody out in the amateurs.
Heisman night.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it seemed like he just reverted back to just skill, finesse, and what the corner's telling him to do, operate and go home with a victory. Yeah. And I mean, everybody, that was the kind of night it was.
Super good.
Reps the hell out of Cleveland. Y'all would have been proud. I was
digging it.
And that I even just appreciate, you got Saffel in the corner, Prentice Brewer.
Yeah.
He looked good. And then Keyshawn was the first one on the main card, I think. Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking Xander.
Well, Xander was after Keyshawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Same thing with Keyshawn.
Yeah, looked great.
Yeah.
I appreciate
tough opponent.
Yeah, they're kind of the bickering between like Tim and Dre and Joe Testra.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah.
They're like, yeah, it's fine. He didn't get the stoppage, and Tim's like, I don't know, I wanted the stoppage, and then they would like kind of talk him out of it, and then I just appreciate their back and forth. Yeah. Hall of Famer Tim Bradley, my personal
shout
friend,
out to Tim,
personal friend. Congratulations.
I think he really wanted that.
Good.
Yeah, I think he really wanted that. Congratulations.
Well earned. He gave us a bunch of awards.
Yeah,
man. Listen,
talking about headbutts.
Yeah.
Oh, slow down.
Him and Sean too. Hey, I'm gonna let him say that. Hey, Tim gonna come on here one day. He got something to say. He's wild.
I couldn't believe he said that.
Yeah,
you should have been there. You weren't there.
We ran into Tim at the fights a couple weeks ago.
Big fan of Carson.
Yeah, we had a good laugh.
Yeah, but Keyshawn Davis, you could see the hard work and
he's so good.
Yeah, you see that camp, that Crawford camp. Yeah, you can see that starting to pay off. He got a little bit of Crawford in him.
You see that?
Yeah, I can see it a little bit.
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but you can see a little Crawford in him.
Yeah, you can see the hard work. They're busting their butt. Were they up in Colorado or something?
Yeah.
They're up there working hard, and you can start seeing just the kids getting better and better and better. And I always say, in a couple of years, he's on my pound for pound, and it's coming. I had people in my DM saying, "Man, it's time. We're tired of him fighting these guys. It's time to step up." I'm like, just let him build.
Yep.
Let the young man build. We see the talent.
He gonna talk his way into the big stuff.
Yeah.
And he gonna box his way into the big stuff. So it's only a matter of time. Be patient.
Yeah, he's just one of those guys. Mm-hmm. Like you watch him yesterday. He is so good.
I was watching him yesterday, and I could the way he was moving and stuff like that. I said, I see a little Crawford right there. Yeah. Crawford's a great fighter. Yeah. So anytime, I'm just saying. So
breaking news, hot
anytime you talk about
comparing somebody to somebody,
it's one thing to compare a current fighter to a retired fighter, but to compare a current fighter to another current champion is a little closer to the edge.
I think Keyshawn said he gave himself a B+, I believe, performance wise. Just kind of wanted the stoppage, but happens.
Stay busy.
Yeah,
stay busy.
Definitely stay busy, and I think I don't see any, like, even though we're talking about he didn't get the stoppage and all these fighters yesterday had like a step up, I just don't see any hurdle getting in his way.
Tim know what it is, man. Every now and then there's somebody in your way that you just not gonna get the stoppage.
Yeah, like I'm watching him yesterday. I'm just like, I don't know who they're gonna put in front of him, but I'm confident. It's one of those things where you're like, taking Keyshawn.
What about Andy Cruz?
Yeah, Andy Cruz. Hey, I
got Keyshawn.
I would love that fight more than anything.
What you got?
I think I need to see Andy Cruz at least in the pros once, and then I maybe can figure it out a little bit. I love Andy Cruz though.
Is he officially over here, or that's just a rumor?
I believe he is over here. There was.
Have you talked to your Cuban connects?
I have not. We should have asked. Me and Sean got to see Ishmael Salas. Should have put a word out.
So what I know is that the Cuban, Cuba has like started some type of, I don't think it's a league, but some type of way to allow their amateurs to turn pro. Now it's kind of a controlled environment for the sake of words, but I don't know the ins and outs.
I don't know if he went that,
and I don't know if he went that route or if he's.
I think he defected.
Okay,
I'm not.
I have not heard that.
Not sure.
Yeah,
don't want to speculate.
You cinching right now?
No, not at all.
We're doing a lot of cinching.
But
no.
He, that would be a good fight if that ends up happening. But then so we went Keyshawn, and then you mentioned Xander. First,
okay.
Well, no, let me shout out his walkout. I texted Sean.
I didn't see that.
He was rocking the Roberto Clemente Santurce jersey. I have the same jersey, so I appreciated that. Okay. And
where's your jersey at? Why didn't you wear it?
I didn't wear it, but he had Mets closer Edwin Diaz walking out with him, and he walked out to his notorious trumpet walkout song, which I thought was pretty cool.
Right.
I tweeted it, but Xander, I've always been impressed by him, but when the three of us saw him here live, I was like, holy shit.
Whoa.
In person, he is something else. Yeah. Yesterday was, I think, a little bit of a step back. Not a big one, but maybe just a little bit. I don't know if it was rust. I don't know when that fight wouldn't have been that long ago, but I don't know if it was rusty, but just a little.
I felt like it was the opponent.
Could have been. Yeah, I thought defense was a little lax.
And I thought this opponent was familiar to his last opponent.
Yeah.
But this guy was a little stronger than his last opponent. And it just, to me, I don't know. Maybe I read into the narrative of the night by the time I got there.
Yeah.
In terms of seeing that these guys were just matched with survivors, matched with guys who, had heart and knew how to make it 8 rounds, knew how to make it, 6, 10 rounds, whatever the case may be. So that's kind of what I saw from Xander. I saw Xander trying to find this guy, and that's what you want to see from a young fighter. You want to see that fighter understand that the hook isn't working this way, so I need to change the trajectory. You know what I mean? Understand that the jab is going to set everything up. So it seemed to me like Xander still was doing all the right things. I don't want to be, or in the moment where I was watching him, I was trying not to be too high up on him and too excited about him to see any mistakes or anything he could have done better. But I just felt like, given his opponent, I felt like he was right on track with what he needed to do.
Yeah. What do you think, Ant?
And I think Xander, all these guys, we're watching them develop right before our eyes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He comes back, he shows you I'm more than just a KO artist. Yeah. I can box your head off all night, and I can while I'm in the ring. One thing I would say, if I had to just really give him a hard time, the defense.
Yeah.
But I expect next fight, defense going to be even better.
Yeah.
This kid is just not nothing to play with. He's putting in the work in the ring. The talent is there.
Yeah.
And he's special.
And Zittel, shout out to Zittel.
Shout out to Zittel.
The ghost,
see you soon,
the ghost
baby.
of PorterWay Podcast past.
See you soon.
But he even mentioned before with Xander, just as a Puerto Rican fighter, like this was years.
Zittel Puerto Rican?
No. Like maybe a year or two ago. No, he's not.
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
Oh, he's not Puerto Rican.
Zitel's
He's
Puerto
Italian.
Rican.
Oh, he's Italian. No, he's Italian.
But
I thought you was.
But he was saying.
I know he was something.
He was saying that some Puerto Rican fighters, like Felix Trinidad, like sometimes you just get hit.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes that's what you do. Like you're such an offensive fighter, you happen to get hit.
Yeah.
The fans still love it. So
yeah,
he might just be that guy. But again, like Ant said, if we're gonna nitpick, that would be it. But gets the win.
And love his energy.
Yeah, love his energy.
Absolutely.
Great personality. Seems like a super nice kid.
Absolutely.
And he is still a kid from every level.
Yeah. 21 now, is he?
Yeah.
20?
And he was the youngest signed fighter ever for Top Rank.
Yeah.
You know who's missing from, Top Rank
Zittel.
put their cards out. Shout out to Zittel. See you soon.
Yeah.
But they always put the killers.
Hashtag season.
But they always put the killers on it. Was rolling with this gang for a while and no longer is rolling with him. The guy from the other Puerto Rican from New York. He was rolling with this gang for a while.
Brenagh. Okay.
Him and Xander would literally fight together.
Yeah.
And then Xander kind of went
Brenagh is also suspended for biting his opponent. So
Oh, really?
yeah, when he bit his
I know
opponent.
they
suspended him.
how long? A year?
6 months, I think.
Dang, why they do a man like that?
Hey.
Why did he bite somebody? Is the
Tyson
better question.
bit somebody. It's a New York thing.
Oh,
guess,
slow down.
maybe.
Slow down.
Yeah, and then
We had
Jared Anderson.
yes, sir.
Sean bit somebody too.
Hey, we moved past it.
I thought
Allegedly.
at the last minute.
Bust your ass.
But yeah, Jared Anderson.
Yep.
Lito's
You got one
on.
more time.
man.
You got one more time.
Hey, hell of a walkout, Sean.
Glass
I need
City.
you to come back. Just do a walkout like that.
The Grinch.
See what I did?
Boy,
He-
crazy.
He
That was nuts.
usually
That was
crazy.
brings it on the walkout.
was hilarious.
Sure.
Yeah.
What do you think, SP overall?
Man, I did not use a couple
I knew
texts.
that.
That first round.
You called it, Sean.
Oh my god.
You called. I said Shawn Porter called this.
What? What that's called?
That dude's coming to fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I did.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was coming like that.
Me either.
I mean, no. I said I wanted him to come like that.
Yeah.
Because it would challenge Jared.
And we've seen it.
And we seen it. You're right. But that boy got a
Far from a slouch.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Forrest.
Yeah. He's from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Or the
he
Charlos.
is.
No, they not. They only represent us, man.
Jared Anderson. I'll continue to sing the praise for him. That first round was an amazing first round for him, especially with taking some shots that he hadn't taken as a pro.
Man.
And basically just ate them and kept coming. Would not be deterred. And I think it was kind of a thing where he knew that this guy is not gonna win this fight, not supposed to win this fight. And he knew that if this guy hurts me, it's gonna be an upset. So I'm not gonna let this guy hurt me. That dude hit him with some stuff,
man,
and he just was not. He refused to be hurt because he knows, like, I'm not getting upset tonight. You know what I mean? I think he went back to the corner after that first round. And another thing, I love the fact that he's young because he's willing to do what a lot of older fighters won't do. A lot of older fighters won't pin somebody up in the corner and just go because this is what I should do right now. A lot of fighters back up. This is a 10-round fight. Let's get back to the middle of the ring.
I'm not falling
and
for the
stuff
trap.
like that. No. Let me not blow my wad here. Yeah. Let me say something. He's young enough not to be able to think like that. That hasn't been through that experience of not being able to get the knockout right there. Maybe this experience right here will show him like, hey, I can't throw 100 punches in the first round. However, he comes back the next round just as strong, just as vicious, and gets the knockout.
Did he throw 114 punches?
It was 100 plus.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is offensively gifted.
That kid is that. Whew.
Yeah.
I want to see more power. I need him to be working on developing that power. You're big because that's what God made you to be. We always say that heavyweights mature later than any other weight class, which means that power is probably going to be the last thing to come, but then it's also going to be the last thing to go. I.e. George Foreman. You know what I mean? So, but the quicker he can get that power there, the quicker he can get on some strength and conditioning programs and develop that power, complete monster.
Shawn, you say that, but he got 13 wins or 13 knockouts.
But a lot of those knockouts have come from
volume, overwhelming.
The volume and things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I would love to see him get
One
to
punch knockout.
Get to the point of a Deontay Wilder. You've got the skill and things like that. If you can develop some type of power like that, and even if it's not just one punch, but it's 3 punches. Maybe it's 3 consecutive right hands, and we see this dude is out on his feet. You know what I mean? I want to see that power develop and get better.
He's so
that
fluid.
punch was crazy.
He's just so smooth.
When that punch landed, I said it's over, and it was over.
Yeah, he's just so.
Who are you?
Oh, you know,
he's just so
prognosticator
gifted,
up in
man.
here.
Somebody's right.
But
he
I saw some people tweeting out different ideas of like who he should fight, kind of where they're gonna move him, and a lot of them it's like, man, that guy's really good. Like he's been at the world championship level. But I still think Anderson beats him. Like there's just a lot. I know Stephen Shaw was one that I think he actually said himself on Twitter was like, fight me next. That's a good fight. I mean, people like Dillian White, Chisora, Joseph Parker, Pulev, like guys like that. I'm like, these guys are very experienced. They're veterans. But put those two in the ring, I'm picking Anderson.
Yeah.
Hey, matchmaker Anthony. Ding, ding, ding. I got 3 fights. I got 3 fights.
Go ahead.
First, Otter Wildman.
Okay.
I'm up for that fight.
That's a good fight.
Good fight.
Yeah.
Robert Helenius. I'm up for that fight.
Good fight.
Joseph Parker. I'm up for that fight.
Out of all those,
Jermaine Franklin.
Jermaine is still fresh.
Franklin's a good one.
Still fresh.
Yeah.
But out of those, I like Franklin and I like Wileen because those guys you can see haven't been, completely, they haven't been hurt and things like that. You're talking about Chisora and a couple of the other names that you mentioned.
Yeah.
And those guys are they're over the hill. So he's expected to have his way with those guys. A lot like last night. I want to see him in the ring with somebody that's not going to just allow him to have his way and then him get his way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, he did his thing.
He's unreal. Yeah. So he's there's a lot of divisions where there's a few people where you're like, yeah, I think they could be next. It's like, yeah, it's that guy. Like, it's that guy.
Yeah.
That's the next guy.
Yeah.